child having trouble in school, particularly in reading? Well, there's a group in Fresno that can help your child improve their reading skills and comprehension by 1 grade level. That's right. Joining me now is Santana, the Executive Director for the Fresno Covenant Foundation. They have a great tutoring program there. And Luis, thank you for being here on this Monday morning. We really appreciate it. Tell me about, first of all, what the Fresno Covenant Foundation is.
Thank you, Alex. First, thank you for having us in your show. Alex, our main focus as an organization from day one was how can we assist the parents by assisting their kids to be able to read to the grade level. As you know, 70% of our kids cannot read to the grade level. It's a major issue. So as an organization, we thought, okay, this is our main focus. However, throughout the years, we started looking, yes, literacy is the main focus. However, there's a few other things, a more holistic approach need to be done. So the organization, literacy will be the focus, the tutoring program, but we have the early childhood education. We have a parent involvement program as well as health program.
So you say a holistic approach. What do you mean?
Well, it's just looking over, yes, for this child do well, the literacy will be an issue, but what is the other barriers for this child? So, for example, if the parent is not involved, that's a major issue. Yeah. So we thought, okay, from day one, that's something else we are going to do. We are going to bring the parents closer, not judging them, not say to them, okay, my goodness, why you are not doing a better job? Yeah. They don't need to hear that. Yeah. Yeah. But we are looking over and say, what is the strength this parent has? How can we tap that to help their own child?
So do you incorporate parents then into your tutoring, or, or is that a separate program?
It's a kind of there's overlap in some level. No, the parent don't come for the sessions.
Okay.
No. However, the parent knows what's going on in the sessions and know also other things they need to do in order to assist the child. Yeah, we do a session 1 hour a day, maybe 3 days a week or 5 days. But then beyond that, the parent can help. So that's what we do. We educated the parent based on where the parent is to ensure that that parent has the skills and know what to do. For example, sometimes the parent just need a little bit guidance. Sometimes they need a little bit more skills. Some parent is more prepared to even help the child. Others have more limitations like language issues. So we take all this in consideration when you are working with the child and then bring this to the table to ensure that each child has individualized attention. Even though we may do even a group tutoring, but the thought is this child, it is getting individually attention, which include the parents' involvement.
How do you give individual attention when you have more than 200 students, kids that you're tutoring?
Actually, we have right now more than 500 kids a day. Yes, it's great.
How do you do that?
Well, the point is from the beginning is starting the things done properly from the beginning. For example, the parents, any tutor can refer our program, but only the parents can enroll. So with that, we start making that connection from day one. Okay. But even though we do give the individualized attention, what I mean with that is, for example, the child comes to our program, we assess the child. Okay. We use the same tool recognized by the school, and every 10 weeks, we assess again. Why we do this? Because we want to know if we're helping the child, and we want to give that information to the tutor, to the volunteer, whoever is working with that child, to help them to base what they're going to teach the child.
So do you take just any child, let's say a parent has a child who can read, but just wants them to read at a higher grade level. Do you take children like that, or do they have to be a little behind in their reading skills?
Or focus, take in consideration the resources not as big as we wish, because the need is huge in our county. We prioritize the kids who needs the help. For example, the kids who are 1, 2, 3 grades below. So those are the ones we put our attention. Yes, we'll be always glad to work with the other parents and assist as much as we can. And sometimes the parents can do if they know how to do it. And so we do this on the side here. But when the child comes to us, we are looking for a child who needs that help.
And how can people get hold of you if they need to find out more about
Right.
your other programs as well.
Please call us. Probably the best way. Yes, you can check us on the website. It's Fresno Covenant Foundation.org altogether. So that's one of the options. But if you are going to use the phone, you can call us 226-4672.
So now, Luis, is this free, or is this, how does this work?
It is free. We have the combination. For example, there's no cost, never cost to the parents or to the kids. But for example, there's a circumstances we get some resources through the county, through the state to provide a service. But our goal is to always, with the support from the community, actually that's one thing we count on. So with the support from the community, we provide what we call community sites. And those community sites are supported by volunteers who provide one-on-one help to the kids, which is amazing results. As you mentioned in the beginning, yes, in one year, in the period of 6 months, the kid has been with us for 6 months, that child progresses one grade level. It's a major issue.
It's amazing. And you obviously rely on help from all the tutors and the volunteers.
That's right.
If you want to become a volunteer, you really should.
Once again, you need
let's
to
talk about
call
that,
us.
because call.
Definitely.
And it only takes, what, an hour a week?
That's
from your
right.
time?
And exactly. And there are some people who may say, Luis, typically we ask 1 hour, twice a week for 3 months. However, we take what the person can offer. For example, I have a volunteer say, Luis, I will not be able to come twice a week. However, I'll be able to come once a week. We'll take it. Because what we do is then we match another tutor with that child. Wow. It's amazing. The businessmen, more and more businessmen realize they leave work around 3:30, 4. They can come and help for 1 hour. Wow. So more and more men are stepping up. Yes, we accept volunteers across. Our preference to be somebody who has a college degree or is in that level. However, we accept any volunteer who has a good intention to assist. We'll train. If the person needs more training, we'll train. We try not to be heavy in training because we use the person's skills.
Okay.
We have already the resources. So we try to make that simple and practical because that interaction produces the results.
It's amazing. You do such great work over there
Thank
at Fresno Covenant. Let's get that number up on the screen if we can one more time so people can get more information, can go volunteer, or if they have children who need some tutoring,
That's
please,
right.
please, please call Luis Santana over at Fresno Covenant Foundation. They're at 2727 North 1st Street, and the number is 226-4672. And if you want to look them up on the internet, is FresnoCovenantFoundation.org. Luis
Perfect.
Santana, thank you so much
Thank
for being
you.
here. You're doing such great
Thank
work.
you.
All
Thanks
right.
for giving us the opportunity to share our story.
You come
Thank
back
you.
anytime.
I will do that.
All
Thanks,
right.
Alex.